you or someone you know been a victim of crime in Southwark? Yes. Now, did you or they report it?
I know someone who was involved in the crime, and his best mate was stabbed a few years ago, and they didn't actually report it because they were too scared of what the repercussions would be until 2 years afterwards, and it wasn't actually notified until 2 years afterwards, so no investigation went down.
And what was it like for the people going through that at the time? You're saying that they didn't report it because they were more fearful of the consequences of being branded a snitch, maybe?
I think that's a problem now because loads of young people nowadays feel bad because they are snakes or snitches, and that's a bad thing in today's community. I don't think people should be fearful to go to police and actually report crimes and that they do feel fearful.
Thanks for sharing that. Hi, are you okay? Why do you think young people are not reporting crimes?
I think because they don't want to be snitches or lose their ratings, as we can say. That's literally a couple of things. Or they don't want to rely on other people's strength, or I'd rather do it themselves. That's usually it.
So I'm aware that you guys are Southwark Community Action. Sorry about that. Southwark Young Advisors. You're not in your t-shirts today. It's not my fault. But I wanted to ask: do you feel like the council, they're doing enough to reduce crime or to encourage victims to speak up?
Yeah, I think so. I think they are.
Do you feel like they're doing enough? I would like to hear anyone else's views on that. There's some young people over there. You guys want me to be exercising? Yes, sir.
One thing that I feel should be mentioned is the fact that nowadays knife and gun crime is nowhere near as bad as it was about 5 years ago, about 5-6 years ago, where I couldn't walk about the ends without fear of getting my phone taken, getting robbed, stuff like this and that. Now, I can go about and I'm comfortable. But this was, the work that's been done in the past 5 years is incredible, and although there are still the very, very tragic loss of people and crimes that go on nowadays, it's nowhere near as bad as what it was like, but now at least a lot is being done about it. A lot is being done to help the young people, to help the victims of crime, and I think if we keep on pushing how we are at the moment, and we really do try and make a change, go into the estate to make a change and do what is being done at the moment, then it will be, we won't even remember what it was like 5-10 years ago in the times of the riots when 96 kids stabbed and killed in 1 year. So I think if we carry on going as we are, we won't even remember the times, but sadly, it's going to take time to happen.
I would like to continue this dialogue a bit because you said that things have changed a lot over the past 5 years or so, 5 to 10 years, and I can bear witness for that. When I was in around year 10, year 11, there was a lot going on. Like every day leaving the house was almost like, oh boy, couldn't I get home teaching? But would you say that you're saying things are going well now? However, with the cuts that's about to hit us, do you think the closure of youth clubs is going to start back up this place of violence and young people not knowing how to express themselves or not knowing where to go, and that could then, the closure of youth clubs can then lead to crime going back up again?
I think that's a very good example. Potentially that could have an impact, but I think because of the fact that people feel a lot safer nowadays, people aren't afraid to speak to the police, speak to the borough commander, speak to their local, the local people who are trying to protect them. I think that was one of the main reasons to why crimes weren't reported, I'll give you an example. I went to school one Monday morning, my friend came along helping him, and I said, what happened? He said he got stabbed in the leg. I said, well, what are you going to do about it? He said, he's going to go and teach the kid who stabbed him a lesson. And that's not the case anymore because people aren't afraid to report crimes. So I think potentially that could have an impact, but because the organisations that there are around nowadays, you know, people in the community running football clubs, people running dance clubs, everything like that, let's say the youth clubs do close, yes, but there are other alternatives which will, you know, won't mean that it's as effective as it potentially could be.
Thank you for sharing. So it's really important for the community groups that are working with young people to continue the excellent and great work they're doing, as we are aware that youth clubs will be closing.
Yeah, I want to say something because the problem is some government cuts local parks and everything. Because I live in Peckham all my life because I have a problem. I was a victim of hate crime. I've got a learning disability. If it wasn't for Elena helping me, I wouldn't be here standing talking to you guys and everything. And also, I want everybody to help each other in Southwark and support each other because back in the days, it's hate crime and strong things happening. Because I'm 30 years old, I see hear things every day. I've been there, done that, everything. So I know what it's like, misbehaving, everything. Some people don't have role models. If you keep cutting the surfaces of like parks or day centres where people will go, crime will go up. That's a problem, and hopefully the government will understand us. Thank you.
Thank you.